Ask Raven, the wise one listens and answers in song from cedar shadows where old truths belong. Ask Raven, I circle where memories stay, where oceans keep count of the lives they waylay. I hovered above the Tasman wide, where steel blue waters breathe and slide, where Christmas dimmed to embered lore and calendars mattered no more. No bells rang out, no harbor gleamed, the sea was only what it seemed, a moving page of restless ink, where men may sail or pause or sink. A solitary sailor crossed those waters, long by distance glossed. No crowd could share the road, just hands that knew, chosen. He sailed with care, not brash nor bold, with weathered reed and bearings told. The kind of man trusts his craft, knows the sea be still some track. Then came the moment, bare and plain, no thunder split, no storm complained. The mast was gone, the spine was gone, the vessel's full, meaning drawn. No engines growled to argue fate, no sail to choose a heading straight. A sailboat stripped of what it needs, comes a thought the water needs. Drifting is not merely still, it is the sea opposing will. It says remain, consider me, and time decide what comes to be. And time at sea is never kind, presses slow upon the mind. It wears resolve, erodes belief, and makes surrender seem relief. I watched him move with measured pace, a wasted step with frantic faith. He checked the hull, he lashed the line, he counted water, counted time. For sailors know a quiet truth. Survival is not brute nor youth. It is restraint, it is control, it is the guarding of the soul. The first day passed, the second too. The sky stayed gray, the water blue. No sign appeared upon the rim. No answering call came back to him. And far away on distant land, my family waited, hand in hand. Silence thickened in the room, a growing wordless sense of doom. Phones lay still, no message came. They spoke his name, they feared the same. They checked the charts, they checked again. They practiced grief before the end. For land-bound hearts, when oceans leap, imagine endings absolute. The sea allows that thought to grow. It does not hurry, it does not show. Boxing Day passed without remark. On shore the feast was cleared by dark. The world resumed its careful stride. Out here the sailor only drifted wide. A marker told him days had turned. No holiday was felt or learned. Ocean keeps one ledger true. The breath you take strengthen you. The Tasman did not roar nor rise. It used a subtler disguise. For storms announce their cruel intent, but silence tests what you have spent. A near loss not to the gale, but to the calm that makes them fail. The whisper says, lie down, let be. And that is how the sea collects its fee. But he did not surrender ground. He stayed alert. He stayed unsound. In panic's lure, wasting fear. He held himself for something near. He rationed food. He rationed rest. He kept his body at its best. And most of all, he stayed in sight, prepared to live if chance alight. For visibility is not belief. It is relief, deferred perhaps, a readiness to answer fate if it says yes. And fate arrived, not as a plan, nor rescue call, nor search began, but as a vessel passing through, oblivious to what it knew, a speck upon a distant line, all that might not turn in time, the window narrow, hours then, sea quiet, ready now to win. But he was ready, that was all. He signaled life against the pall. A movement caught, a glint of light, a reason for a second sight. Somewhere on that passing deck, the watcher paused, a doubting check. Looked once, then frowned, then looked once more. A second glance, reopened door. The vessel turned, distance closed, the sea unchanged, its claim reposed. No miracle announced the save, just timing held against the wave. They hauled him in, alive, intact, exhausted, yes, but not yet cracked. Tasman did not change its tone, simply let the crossing be known. On land, belief reversed its tide, first disbelief, then tears untried, then silence of another kind, the kind where loss leaves none behind. Reunions after quiet days are not loud songs or shouted praise. They sit, they breathe, they hold the now. They do not ask the sea for how. So mark this lesson, if you will. Not every rescue breaks the still. Some lives are saved by waiting long, by staying present, staying strong. The sea respects not strength displayed, but discipline that does not fade. It yields at times to those who stay, when nothing else remains but day. The ledger writes in careful hand, a man was lost. A man did stand. The sea grew quiet. Time was tried, and by endurance life survived. I circle still above that plane, where silence tests the human brain. Ocean neither loves nor lies, it only weighs who lives, who tries. Would you forget? Brave